Been having a very good match. Kenny Gale of Salford, Fisher, Mantle, Roger Millward, not quite as devastating as he was in the early stages, but he had a lot of work to do. Working moves. Les Pearce is the Welsh coach, and Ronnie Simpson is the Welsh manager. Bill Francis up. Interception, Bridget, but he can't go the length of the field, but at least he's got possession. The speed of the Great Britain English back, has been rather depleted. There's a chance for Eckersley, but I think he's too much speed against him. He's got to get it to one of the fast men. Steve Norton, of course, is a forward really. Nichols sub-forward, Hogan. The speed, of course, could come from the right wing, Fielding and Hughes, and of course Atkinson, who hasn't seen the ball really from a passing point of view. 18 points to England, Wales 16. Well, it's just get your head down and go, and that's what he did, and it's the 5th scrum. Well, the scrum which will come after this tackle will put either one or the other side in the lead of scrum taking, because it's equal at the moment. Oh, Millward trying to sneak down the side. George Nichols, good forward. Fresh, of course. Hogan, got a nice pass in. Hogan going to try to take the lot on. He won't let go of his foot. Hey, let him have his foot. He can't play without it. Got to play that ball. He's put him off too. There's a chance if he can get it to Fielding, or Hughes can go on his own, and Hughes does. Hughes goes on his own and does it well. Hughes, Keith Fielding as the foil, and gets a vital try at this stage of the game in the shadows. Well, this was the incident where Bridges got it away, cross on the line, and then when Hughes got the ball, he then moved it well, as if he had the opening there, but he did well to go. He caught the line, and Millward jumping in delight, showing one of his rare occasions of being so thrilled. Keeps it to himself. 21 points to 16, and we've got Colin Forsyth being attended to, but they've got to stay on now. There's no subs to use. And George Fairburn, I don't know what the referee is signalling something to see if they're all right, and I'm sure Mr. Norton's all right, and Mr. Dennett. And Wales might bring on Glyn Turner. 21-16. Fairburn, it'd be a useful kick if he shot it. There's no goal. No goal, so it remains a 5 points margin, and on the touch line side is Glyn Turner, and it possibly replacing Dave Treasure. Dave Treasure doesn't particularly want to go off. I think what they'll have to do in rugby league, like of course did in the World Cups, showing the man numbers to come off. Watkins to restart. Gale has gone to the dressing room with concussion, and that's a restart on the 25-yard line with the tap. Well, that try by Hughes, with a Welsh-sounding name, playing for England, could be the decider, but there's a bit of time yet. And we don't know what injury time the referee, or the timekeepers rather, will give. George Nichols. Gratian, Dewsbury. Has played in the backs before he put on weight. Clean white jersey of George Nichols, taking on Cunningham. Millward. A chance to get Atkinson away from George Fairbairn. Atkinson, of course, will be wondering when he's going to get a chance to run. Fielding did have a run, in fact got the first try with a first break by Millward, but then Kenny Gill taking the last one on to Fielding. 25-yard line on the left, show the distance from the post. Wales in possession from the scrum. Peter Banner. So John Atkinson is going to do his work in the tackling. Just 5 points, 21 points, and the sub looking good. Frank Wilson not taking the pass. Steve Norton getting the ball, and a useful position to have the ball, because there was an overlap with John Bevan, the hero of the Warrington crowd, who would have really lost their English feelings and gone for Bevan of Warrington, although he plays a red jersey. Otherwise, forwards are really getting stuck into the job. John Mantle and John and Nichols, two St Helensmen, were having a little quiet word there. Was Wales ball. Bill Francis. Ball loose. I think it was a bit of a half attempt, was that. I think he pulled his leg back as he was going in. I can imagine everybody saying ooh at that moment. Chance for John Bevan. Remember, it's just one goal, one try, the margin at this point of time. Oh, good work by Coslet. Francis been asking for the ball, comes up, David Watkins, and the right wing. Clive Sullivan going without the ball and scrum down. David Watkins, of course, leading Wales in the twilight of his rugby league career, and would love to win this World Championship, of course. So as we go into the last 5 minutes, it's 21 points to England, 16 to Wales. And England very much wanting to win, and the referee kind of a penalty for this. The referee's signals are very interesting. He makes no bones about them. He waves his arms around a lot, and he gives a very high show with his fist that it was a head-high tackle. George Fairbairn to kick, had a good match, apart from, in addition to his goal kicking, not apart from. Into the restaurant end. We're at the top of the restaurant, sort of. Colin Firestone. Now, can England hold out? Wales will be playing Australia in Swansea on October 19th, and New Zealand on November 2nd, also at Swansea, so I'm sure there'll be a welcome in the hillside for them there as Millward goes streaming on. Roger Millward, 5 yards out, 10 yards, 5, make it 6. He's going to have a drop, and it's a goal. He's going to have a drop, Keith Bridges, and it's 1 point. And of course that makes it 22-16, and of course this is a tactic that is now being used a lot when a trying goal is the margin to get 1 more point on. So 22-16. We've got an injured player over on the side. There is. It looks like Roger Millward. It looks like Roger Millward, which will be quite a blow if he's got to stay there, because there's no more substitutes allowed. Kenny Gill has been awarded the Truman Man of the Match and is off injured, so if he's recovered sufficiently to hear that announcement, at least he'll be very pleased. He had a very, very good game. I wouldn't argue against that decision at all. Millward is on his feet. And whilst all that happened, Rowe came on for Gregory for Wales. So all subs have had a go. And the Reds of Welsh are fighting to the end. 2 minutes left, plus any injury time. The people in Welsh who were telling me that sent word that it was going to be a 5-point victory for Wales. Were very close, but except it's the other way around. At the moment it's 22-16. Promises of great things in this World Cup, with England playing New Zealand at Bradford, and of course they will play Australia at Wigan. That's on November 1, just in case you didn't know. George Nichols. While the wingers of England haven't had a lot of chances, at least the midfield players being good, and Millward trying to get Fielding away there. Fielding had more opportunity, touched the ball far more than Atkins, for that matter. Hogan. Number 15, Peter Rowe, from St Ives Way. And he's under... No, he isn't. Dave Eckersley on the 5th tackle, a yard short. Peter Rowe taking it with the 1 minute to go, plus injury time. And it was Dennis Wright, the English physio, looking at somebody, wanting to come on. And of course they can come on if the player is down, but he's got to be down, and the play goes on. 22 points to England, 16 to Wales. Possession here is very vital. The referee not giving offside. He has been doing on similar situations earlier in the match. Bill Francis, 25 yards line, and there's just feels a little bit as if that drop goal by Bridges might just have quietened them in view of the time. 40 minutes has gone. Clive Sullivan and the 5th tackle. Well, I think the referee has had quite a good match. He's obviously given his interpretations his way and decisions his way, but he's kept well on top of it. Roger Millward looking a little bit worse for wear. But he will go right to the end. He carries his captaincy well, both by example and strength. Oh, this is a bad one, but recovered by Steve Norton. And there goes the whistle with just a few seconds only of injury time. And in this, what I think must have been a very exciting match, with England starting 12 points to 0 at one period, then 14 points to 9 at half-time. Wales then came into the picture 14 all, 16-16, 18-16 for England, 21-16, and finally 22-16, with Fairbairn kicking some very good goals and the Bridges goal really settling it at the end. So from Warrington with the score, Wales 16, England 22. Hope you've enjoyed it. Goodbye, the sun is still shining.
We have enjoyed it, Eddie Waring. Thank you very much. Our commentator there today. Television